right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fights. And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket. No, you don't want him in the bracket. All right, here he is, DC. In my mind, this is the most dominant force in the MMA game today. The undisputed UFC lightweight champion, your AKA teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Yeah, and for Khabib, it's the well-rounded skill set that has propelled him to one of the longest undefeated streaks in mixed martial arts history. No missteps, no mistakes, no underestimation of opponents, always prepared, always ready to go, and he can rely on the coaching he gets, also on the ability that he has to carry him to victory time and time again. Wrestling, sambo, jiu-jitsu, striking, the guy has it all. I know you listed striking last, but your head coach, Javier Mendez, says sometimes he's going southpaw in training. We haven't seen just how good a striker he is. We saw shades in the McGregor fight. Yes. But not complete. But technically, he has so many skills that he has not even displayed to the MMA community yet. All right, another big spot for Khabib Nurmagomedov here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Levine. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 35 wins, 11 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, the California Kid, Urijah Faber! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready?
Round one is underway between one of the more well-rounded fighters in this division against maybe the best grappler in this division. Going to be interesting to see how it plays out stylistically. Yeah, you would think that he would just avoid grappling at all costs because he seems to have a clear advantage on the feet. But we've seen guys fight with their egos before. Let's see how he approaches this matchup. And he landed the right hand there. Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight. I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there. Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this? He loaded
loaded up there on that high kick. Get right here. He's giving him so many different things right now.
So both guys landing at will here. Good action early. Oh, look at him land another jab there. He's certainly using that weapon effectively here tonight.
The most effective weapon in all of boxing, in all of combat sports, is a jab. This young man has a knowledge of using it like no one else.
Oh, that's a nice strike there by Nurmagomedov.
You're always thinking wrestling when you fight Khabib, but you better be very wary of his stand-up. He's developing his skill every single day.
Well, 25 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Lands with the kick there, no pad on that foot.
No shin guard. He's taking all of that kick every time he throws it.
Oh, Superman punch. Not always easy to execute. He did so there. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy.
Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind that educated jab.
Keep your face covered.
Swing and a miss with that punch by Faber. Big left hook coming, it's blocked.
What a punch.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there, just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Some nice back and forth action here. That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hands come, you're not expecting it. And Khabib lands early and he lands off.
Oh, such a natural jab, and there it is again as he gets the hand right to the target.
I mean, right to the target, John. It's like the dude sitting there with a red target on his nose, just getting beat up, hit bullseye after bullseye after bullseye. I love his ability to feint once and then throw that jab right behind it. It's nasty.
Faber gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Oh, there he goes, attacking that lead leg to the outside. Nasty kick there.
Nasty leg kick. You gotta slow down your opponent. He knew his opponent wanted to move a lot tonight. This is the first step. It's getting him to slow down and fight at your pace.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Throwing that jab, no good. Nice job moving off the center line. He slips to avoid that right hand.
Big powerful punch land. Now he gets back to range.
Under a minute to go. Big power shot there. Try to establish that jab.
Oh, just opening up on him now.
All right, so he continues to land that jab. His opponent said he was ready for it, but it doesn't appear to be.
You're not ready until you're in there. You can watch all the film you want. You can spar as much as you want, but until you feel a guy with a fast jab like this, you don't understand the precision of that punch.
Oh, effective strike there by Faber. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Oh, he lands a huge right hand. We got to fight, folks. Big knee to the body. Oh, straight right. Round two next. All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
It's not always gonna be. You can have two very talented fighters. Sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Doubling up on the jab. Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying active.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Nice punch there by Nurmagomedov. Able to check the high kick. How good is that right hand? Faber's got a big bruise starting to form on the right side of his body. And a nice left hand there on the inside. Man right there, his opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. This dude needs to grab. He needs to wrestle. He has to do something. He cannot take another shot like that.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off. Good punch lands.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Stay strong. Stay strong. Keep moving.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
He loaded up on that right hand, too. Yeah, he's mixing it all up. Ooh, what a punch.
Combination lands, and it seemed like almost every strike found the target.
He's so accurate when he decides to attack. It is a sight to behold.
Faber's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really control a fight, just knowing how to fight behind the jab.
Oh, lands another punch there. Not a mean guy. He's just doing the smart thing.
Oh, he has to be attacking that cut, John. I mean, if he's not, then he's doing his opponent a favor. Attack that cut. Make him pay for it.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect.
Good shit.
Oh, nice job to slip off the center line there. His head movement has been a huge, huge factor defensively in this fight.
You can never be a stationary target, so even if the feet aren't moving, you got to be ready to slip that head at a moment's notice.
Oh, Superman punch. Pretty good jab there by Faber. Working the body to great effect here, DC. If you're the opponent, I gotta think you lower the guard at some point.
You gotta lower the guard. Lower the guard.
You'll ever see.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, he might be out. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Connects with a right hand, pretty good punch that one.
Nice right punch by this young man.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
Well, not a good sign for the opposition here. 148 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. And if you care, just over 40% on the connection rate thus far. 41% accuracy tonight against Khabib Nurmagomedov. Oh, man, that's a nice kick right there.
He's doing a great job of landing that kick over and over again. Real nice body kick lands.
Punch to the body is blocked. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Right on the button. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Excellent. Beautiful, man. He's hurt. Look at him right there, man.
All right, there's the end of the round, and you've got to be in a serious flow to not just execute that Superman punch, but to even attempt it.
To even try it, you got to be really in your rhythm. Everything has to be going perfectly, as we saw in the lead-up to that attack.
Well, what a round it was, and how about that flying Superman punch at the end of the round? Not a lot of fighters will try it. He did, he executed.
And it worked, right? No discouragement from his opponent to make him not try it. Why not try it? It's working, so why not try it again? If his opponent isn't careful, he will get knocked out and be on a highlight reel for the rest of the time.
And he lands yet another strike to the body. Pinpoint placement right underneath the elbow. Faber's lower jaw is extremely swollen now.
Good punch.
DC, it didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Hands up!
Oh, yeah, right hand. Beautiful body.
Back and forth we go! Trying to establish that jab once again.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. How about that chin?
Look at the turnover in that kick.
It's okay, keep going.
Lands a glancing right hand upstairs.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt. Beautiful punch.
Oh, beautiful combination of jabs there by Faber. Straight to the body by Nurmagomedov. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Nice straight right lands. All right, so there he goes, continuing to land that jab. When they put this highlight together, it's just going to be one head snapping back.
It's going to be boxers going back and watch this guy and going, wow, this is what a jab is supposed to look like.
Punch coming, it's blocked.
Give me some head movement.
Nice job defensively there as he keeps his hands up, not just protecting his face, but also what is a pretty significant cut.
You cannot allow that to get hit anymore, because the more it starts to split, then the blood starts to go into the eye. It not only is damaging in terms of the physical appearance of the cut, but the blood going into the eye almost completely shuts down that side of your face.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Oh, nice punch there by Nurmagomedov. Well, if you're going to leave your body that wide open, you're going to pay the price, and he certainly did there as his opponent lands flush to the midsection. Oh, lands a left punch there, and a lot of it's set up by good footwork.
Really great footwork and setting traps so that he can land that beautiful left hand. Oh, nice jab. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Uppercut counter, that'll work. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Back and forth we go here.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Right. Pressure on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. Nice kick.
Would you look at the size of that bruise on his torso? Nasty. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Nice liver shot lands. And just misses with that big right hand. Faber gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Just out of range with that left hook.
Keep going, 10 seconds, keep going.
Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
That was beautiful. I don't know how he survived that knockdown. You're going to go out there, and you're going to knock him down again and close the deal.
All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round.
Nice.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Nurmagomedov. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Caught that. Now, there's danger in that, too, because when you start reaching on to catch that kick, here comes the high kick, and then you're in a lot of trouble. Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, lands the double jab. Those are going to start to take their effect. Kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh, nice counter jab there. He blocks the punch. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
Oh! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's getting lit up. He's mixing up his target. He's throwing kicks. He's throwing punches.
Oh, big slams. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the one that lands perfect. And that one landed perfect. That's a big strike right there.
Back and forth we go. Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him.
All right, so he continues to land that patented jab and keeping his opponent at bay.
You can know that it's coming.
Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Oh, that right hand is on point.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press this. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, he might be out. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. Overhand block there by Faber. Well, he gets up again here, but he looks hurt. Oh! And they separate. Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good tonight.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed.
Faber lands with the left hand. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Oh! What a performance!
Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and by money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Leving has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 44 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also, most times, walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.